What is up, everybody? I'm Retro Mark, and this is the Daily Retro, and this is the Modern Retro Corner you see back here. Part of the Modern Retro Corner, the YouTube channel you're watching. Alright, so I gotta get with it here. A little bit of update on the Sigma here, okay? Now, it's not necessarily an update, it was brought to my attention. So I had a comment about the 1 gig upgrade. Now, we know that the 1 gig upgrade right now is probably already passed, okay? I'm just saying it's probably already passed. But, if you can get it, go ahead. But what was brought to my attention was the fact that there's probably going to have to be a completely new motherboard for it. Considering the fact that the motherboards are very, very tiny, to insert another whole 512 megabytes into a tiny motherboard would be impossible. So it looks like an entirely new motherboard will be in your system if you have gotten the 1 gigabyte upgrade like I have. The one thing that is really troubling for me is that I have seen around YouTube recently, is the Retro Sigma a scam? Is it fake? Is it this? I mean, and it's not too far-fetched for people out there to really think that. And even I had doubts about this system, because I know I'm babbling about, I just went off track. But listen to me. Hear me out. Personally, I think it's a gamble. Okay, I really do. I think it's a gamble. But I paid $89 for mine. That is the deluxe edition with a 32 gigabyte SD card. I don't think it does everything that they're saying. But I can't be for sure. I'm not there. I'm not building the machine. I don't know. Now, I know Raspberry Pi, you can do certain things with the Raspberry Pi. Now, I think that's what this is. I think this is just Raspberry Pi. But if it is got all the emulators, or if you have to load emulators on there and then the ROMs, which it is told that you don't need emulators, it's already there. Okay, now we'll see about that. First off, we'll see. Now, I do have my lingering doubts still about this, but it was said in the description that this is a 4K media player. Now, I've gone on about this before, but I don't think it is. I think it could possibly not necessarily stream it, but because the motherboard itself is going to have to be pretty powerful, right? I'm just saying. The motherboard being this tiny, I mean, I don't know. It's something doesn't sound right, but I'm still taking a chance on it. I think it looks great. It's something that is amazing. Now, I saw the company's name now. What is it? Dongjong or whatever it is. It's from China, so I'm going to tell you right now, personally, I review a lot of those plug-and-plays and stuff, and if anything's about it, I mean, this shit right here is what we get from China, okay? This is what I review, and I'm telling you right now, I'm like, crap. This is what scares me, is that it's going to be this, and it's not going to be what it is said. Now, if it is what it is said, this is going to be an amazing factor. I mean, it's going to be great. Now, getting back to the 1 gig, like I said, they offered an upgrade from 512 to 1 gig. Now, does that really matter? It's a hit or miss, alright? There has been a lot of updates with this, alright? And I think the design change is going to be completely different, alright? I think it's going to be completely different. We've gone from a Sega Genesis Model 1 lookalike to an Atari consumer lookalike. That's what they say it's going to look like, is like the Atari flashbacks, basically. Now there's a lot of change. Well, hey, if you guys need to, we need to, if you want an upgrade, it's $20. Okay, come on now, I'm going to get you an upgrade. But now, it's an entirely different processor from what one of the subscribers have told me. One of, from the comments, they're like, hey, it might not be. I've seen the motherboards and whatnot. And I want to thank you for letting me know that, because I personally didn't know that. Thank God. Now, I want to give you guys some truth. If you're gonna get it, don't be surprised. All right, don't be surprised if it's completely different than what the images are. I mean, it's still in the prototype stage. Even on the website, it even says it's still in the prototype stage. So if you get it and it looks like a PlayStation, I mean, I mean, shit, you out of luck on that one. And I mean, because it looks like they're going from a Genesis to an Atari. Hell, it could look like a PlayStation 4 for all I know. I mean, but 1 gig, it's going to have to need a new motherboard. An all-new motherboard is what it is. So, and I think it was about a month ago that they sent out that email for anybody who's got this on reserve over at Indiegogo. I'm just saying, don't be surprised if you get something and it looks weird as hell. I'm just saying, alright? Remember, what I showed you could go from that to something awesome. I don't know, but be warned, okay? Because I'm getting speculations of what I've seen off of YouTube, and I really hope this is something awesome. I really am. I'm one of those backers. So, but I want to thank you guys, taking the time to watch this. So, bam! See you guys next time.